Ulusaba. A literal translation of the Shangan, do not be afraid. Nestling in the exclusive Sabi Sand Reserve, which shares its eastern border with the Kruger National Park, Ulusaba's 7,000 hectares of untamed bush gives guests an experience that no other lodge can surpass. The lodge was carved from the living rock, molded with stone and thatch to create the ultimate retreat. Wherever you turn, whichever way you look, there's a 70-kilometer view. The luxurious lounge and bar area looks down over a waterhole, an environment so comfortable that guests have been known to spend the entire night there, leaving at 5 in the morning to set off on a game drive. From outside the dining room, whether you're enjoying breakfast, lunch, morning or afternoon tea, you can take in a view that's pure Africa. And there can be few places in Africa where you can enjoy a drink by the pool and watch herds of buffalo. Wherever you move, you're conscious of your environment. Everywhere there is a feeling of light, of openness, of space, of freedom. Accommodation is in line with the best internationally, like here in the Bachelor Suite. An air-conditioned environment set on 3 levels with soft, natural wood furnishings, locally crafted fabrics and fine woven fitted carpets, looking far out over the Ulusaba Reserve. Ulusaba's environment makes it unique, but so too does the very personal level of attention. Land Rover 110s, specially modified for game viewing, give a smooth, comfortable ride, especially important for guests using portable video cameras. Height of the Ulusaba experience is the game drive. Every trip out into the reserve is a fresh adventure. Anticipation heightens at the prospect of seeing buffalo, elephant, leopard, rhino and lion, the Big Five, and all present in large numbers at Ulusaba. The reserve lies in line with Shokwan in the Kruger National Park, known to have the highest concentration of predators in the entire area.
I think we have a tremendously exciting future. Sabi Sands has a tremendous past and is commonly regarded worldwide as the Rolls-Royce of game reserves. We have a natural eastern border with the Kruger National Park, and the advent of the dropping of those fences is tremendously important from a conservation perspective in allowing the game to actually move in a natural east-west migratory pattern, and also gives us the privilege of then becoming part of one of the greatest conservation areas in the world.
5 expert game rangers, each assisted by a tracker, take guests out into the wilds, where safety is ensured through strict discipline and codes of conduct. And by the fact that every vehicle is equipped with a high-powered rifle and all the game rangers expert shots. Constant radio link-up is maintained throughout the drive. These men are all acknowledged experts in their craft, their families resident in the area for generations. It is their unique tracking skills that enables the Ulusaba visitor to see sites rarely viewed on other reserves. Ulusaba is at the forefront of the conservation movement, amongst the first to use these special red spotlights at night. Recent research has shown that the popular white light often blinds and disorientates the game, making certain animals fall victim to predators who take advantage of this temporary blinding. The special red light prevents this from happening. Local knowledge, years of practice and expert training enable our game rangers and trackers, with a little patience, to bring our guests right into moments like this. Or like this, only filmed once before, which can be seen by guests from the luxury of our safari vehicles. And this kind of viewing experience is made all the better by the reserve's very special, informal atmosphere.
We've tried at Ulusaba to keep the actual accommodation levels to a minimum. I have a personal feeling that to allow the camp to grow too large would actually spoil what we have created. So it's a very intimate experience, but also a very exclusive one. It also allows all the guests that are resident at the lodge to intermingle, which I think is very important, because I do believe very strongly that coming into the bush, you should actually be able to impart knowledge to your guests, and that they should go away with the feeling of belonging and having learned something special.
Ulusaba's 3 resident professional chefs produce a quality and variety of food that will satisfy the most discerning tastes. Night turns to day. The experiences multiply. Ulusaba's ability to constantly surprise is uncanny. First-time visitors, impressed with the majesty of Rock Lodge, see another perspective when they come to Safari Lodge. Set at giraffe height above a dry watercourse, constructed entirely of natural woods, Safari Lodge has a totally different atmosphere, reminiscent of Kenya's legendary Treetops Lodge. Safari Lodge offers an intimacy with Africa without sacrificing guest comforts. En-suite chalets, richly furnished, offer superb standards of comfort. Here, the power is solar, and nightlight comes from paraffin lanterns. Dinner is taken in the boma. Day turns into night, and who knows what will happen. This pride is hungry, searching for game. For a while, this group tracks them, but then the pride moves into thick bush. Time for a well-earned break. Excitement mounts. The trackers have located the spoor of the leopard who killed the buffalo the previous night. A difficult trail to follow, but well worth it in the end. The surprises don't stop. Dinner is not at the lodge. It's out in the open. No day is the same as the last. Every moment is different in the ever-changing world of Ulusaba.
I think that Ulusaba is very special. I think that the fact that we have so recently taken over this particular business allows us to take the best of the best and incorporate it into Ulusaba, ensuring that there is no degree of lethargy in our business and that we really can offer a lodge of exceptional standards.
Now the visit is almost over. But as usual, Ulusaba delivers a spectacular game drive. Although the time must come to leave, no one leaves Ulusaba unchanged. It's an experience that alters perspectives, leaving one with a heightened awareness of the bush and a longing to return again to one of the last great wilderness areas. Ulusaba, the game reserve of the future.
Thank you.